G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe.
Hopefully people are still watching by this point.
Yo, Joe!
Alright, Plasticjunky here with our second segment of G.I. Joe with a special guest. Introduce yourself, sir.
JoeNerd.
JoeNerd. Alright, here we go with, he's my special guest, which I'm going to start doing a lot in this year, 2012. That's right, 2012.
Yep, we're 2012.
Happy New Year. And all the best wishes to you. I hope you all keep your New Year's resolution. I already started last year. Did I say it wrong?
No, you're right.
Fine.
Yeah, we are in 2012 right now.
No. I already started last year, about a few months ago. I had the shittiest year of my life, but you know what? It's a good New Year.
Hey, but there was some good stuff. We started the channel last year.
Yes, 10 months ago. In March 2011.
Hey.
Anyways, now here we are in January with JoeNerd. He's going to talk about G.I. Joes. And the only one I'm going to talk about is my favorite one, Storm Shadow. But that's going to be last. So, take it away, JoeNerd.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to explain about myself is that my hands are going to be shaking a little bit.
Who cares?
But that's normal. That's just me. I'm going to be a little more nervous than usual right now. It's my first video review.
No
It's okay,
It's
don't
taken
worry
a long
about it.
time to do this, so I'm just going to try to keep it simple.
Yay!
Woo.
And, yeah. All right.
You can do it.
I'll help him out too.
Yeah, of course.
Right on. So, I brought a little selection of what I have carded so far.
Show him, Godfather.
So, I decided to start with the least desirable first.
Yeah, thank God. He's ugly.
So, we'll get this guy out of the way first. Not that I
Okay.
think you have to get him out of the
JoeNerd?
way myself, but
Yeah. Bring it here.
How much do you give him on a scale of 1 to 5? This character.
Scale of 1 to 5. Myself, I'd give him like an 8.
No,
But
that's too
that's
high.
just me.
Out of
1
5?
to 5.
Oh, out of 5.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Macro. No.
That's a little bit too high, man.
Okay.
You sure you don't drink?
Yeah, right. No.
He's on caffeine.
It's just caffeine. So, 1 to 5, I guess I'd give him a 3.
Yeah, I agree. I don't like
I
the art
re-
that much.
You know, yeah, the art isn't as great as some of the others,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
trust me, there's worse. There is worse. I like Battle Force 2000. A lot of Joe fans don't. We'll just set them down here so people don't have to deal with my shaky hands.
Let me help him.
So, I like Battle Force 2000. This was the last Battle Force 2000 character that was made. Boy, I think ever. That, you know, it came out in 89. So, it
turn
was
around here?
Yeah, sure.
No, go ahead. Continue,
There
sir.
with the file card and everything. So, it was, it's known to be kind of a peg warmer in the vintage days, you know. It
Peg
wasn't-
warmer in 89.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Poor
I-
DJ.
I can imagine he was on store pegs for like well into maybe 1991 or something like that. I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's hope it's not because of his background, of his nationality.
It has
Let's hope
nothing
not.
to do with that.
Thank God.
I'm sure it has to do with his really
Dorky costume?
spacey
Duh.
uniform. I don't know if you could tell, but his boots are like the silliest, weirdest looking moon boots you can imagine. If you look at it from the side, you really, if it can make out on camera, I don't know.
Of course.
Probably.
But he's
please
got
describe.
some really wacky moon boots there. But,
Still has holes.
oh yeah, they all do. So,
Doesn't come with a stand, huh?
no, none of them did. They didn't come with stands until 1992, I believe.
That's why
So-
they put him in the accessory packs.
Yes.
I see.
So, and
Said
of
Plastic
course,
Junky.
none of us ever had enough of the stands. But anyway, what's kind of nice about him, I guess one of the things I really like about him are his accessories. I like, obviously he has his laser rifle and his communication backpack. I always thought this was a communication backpack as a kid. But from the list of accessories on the side,
Oh, look at that. I didn't notice that.
yeah, includes they all of the up into 1991 they all had an accessory list, so you could tell every accessory was named. Some of them didn't really have very good writing for the accessory names, but some did. This one's pretty decent. So here it says it's a loudspeaker backpack. So I always thought it was a compact or something. Another thing that's interesting is you're moving on to Backblast.
Oh, you were talking about.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. No, I'm talking about DJ
Sorry.
still. Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
If you want me to
No, it's
cut
okay.
it down, or
Sorry. Yeah.
I might be going into too much detail.
Go on.
Okay. So long story short, I've noticed that on the list it said there's something really weird here. It says he includes a Comtech station. So you might think, if you hadn't read the whole list, you'd think the Comtech station, well, it's got to be this. But that theory gets blown out of the water once you get to the end of the list, and it says it's a loudspeaker backpack. So I think that there were some budget cuts, cuts somewhere. So the Comtech unit, whatever it was just taken out for budget. That's my best guess. But anyway, off of DJ, I'm pretty sure that's more than enough info for a lot of people.
Let's move on to the next one.
So you got Backblast. This one I was really excited to get. He's pretty obscure. Yeah, let the Plasticjunky do that. Better idea.
Yeah, keep on talking.
He is like an anti-plane, anti-aircraft trooper. So one of the really interesting things about him is that he actually has, on that bicep, he actually has a sheath for his knife. And by the way,
cool. Oh,
yeah,
nice.
all of his accessories have never been reissued ever. They only came with that figure. That's the one and only time.
So he's pretty hard to get. 88.
I don't know how hard he is to get. Oh, that's another thing. It says 88 on there, but that means that he was produced in 88. He actually is officially part of the 89 line.
So he is a little bit harder to get
So he's
because they
89.
reissued it in 89. Makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how hard he is to get, but yeah, like it's the only one time that I'd ever seen him on card, and I was lucky enough to have the money to buy him at the time. Oh, one other thing I wanted to point out before we move on to the next one.
I love the art, by the way. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Oh
art.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Hell
He has
yeah.
great.
5 on 5.
Oh yeah. He has great card art. That's another thing about him. And also the red background behind the figure really makes it pop.
Just like
So-
the 80 ones, the 84s.
Well, yeah, if you notice, they all had different, most of them had different colors in the background.
Mostly red.
A lot of red, yeah. It's just a coincidence, though. Really, honestly, it's just a coincidence that all of these have red. Don't get us wrong, there were plenty of different colors out there.
So now we have fast
wait a
draw.
second. Oh,
Oops,
there
sorry.
was a few more things about Backblast. Sorry, I'll make it quick. So on that leg, he has, you probably can tell there's white on the leg. That's actually like a little notepad of sorts, and that's where he would, yeah.
Because he's
and
forgetful.
No. That's for like, that I would think that would be for like calculations of like aiming his missiles at the aircraft.
What? He's a G.I. Joe. He's an expert.
Well, he's an expert. Come on, let's not get crazy. So he
You're a
has that.
specialist.
Very, very nice. And he also has a bandolier of like high caliber bullets, which is really weird because he doesn't have any weapon to use them with.
Probably gives it the roadblock.
Yeah, right. But anyway, okay, so I guess we can move on to fast draw. So as a kid, he was
Gay
one of
colors.
my favorites. Really?
Gay. He looks gay.
Holy mackerel, jeez.
Hey, my
Godfather, I
opinion.
thought you said we weren't going to make any negative comments like that.
Well, it's
Okay, he looks nerdy.
It's
Sorry.
okay. He's geeky.
He's geeky.
All right.
Hey, we love gays. Hey.
Yeah?
All right.
I
Not
work
that
with
there's
them.
anything wrong with that.
No, I work with
absolutely
them.
not.
I have a gay lesbian friend. She's hot.
All right.
Hot. Smoking.
Okay.
Let's
All
get
right.
back to
Yes.
G.I. Joe.
Thank you.
So, he has a lot of accessories.
Yeah, not nice colors.
Really,
I don't-
I like them.
Okay.
But you're
You
not
cook your
alone.
food.
It's
Okay.
okay. It's
No,
okay.
no,
I
it's
want
okay,
I
it's
want
okay.
the Plastic Junky's opinion.
No, it's okay. It's not my
So-
favorite guy.
He has a lot of bright colors, and you're not the only
He's
one.
unpunched. That's what I like
yeah.
about him.
Oh yeah.
Unpunched. That's beautiful. Unpunched.
I knew.
86. Yay! Older.
Again, 86 produced, but he's part of the 87 line.
Okay.
So whenever you see a date on the, I won't overcomplicate things.
No,
Let's
it's okay.
just stick with the figure. So
Whenever you see a date, go ahead. What do you want to say? It never came out in 86, but it actually came out in 87.
it gets a little complex because then there's.
Well, we can always write it at the
every
bottom. We're gonna
figure-
write it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna write it right here.
Yeah,
underneath.
we'll deal with that in another review.
Okay.
So, all of his accessories, they all kind of assemble a really cool weapon. It's an anti-tank weapon that he wears on his back, and they call it the Fafnir. Now, I forget exactly what that acronym stands for, so I won't even try.
We'll put
but
a subtitle with that.
yeah, we could do that.
That's cool.
So, and they connect all together. So he's got the two missiles that go into the cradles there, and then he actually has a blue tube. You can't see it from behind there, but the blue tube connects
I see it.
into
Right
his
there.
face mask.
Right there. Little
Okay.
blue tube right
yeah.
there.
Connects into his face mask and then back to the backpack. And so I never really understood what that was all about when I was a kid. I
It's
always
weird
thought,
colors. That's the only thing I don't like about him. I find his weapons very cool, but I just don't like the colors they choose.
Well, you're not alone. I've heard other Joe fans complain about that. Don't worry, you're not alone. But I don't really mind bright colors.
So, Mike,
what's that?
what do you find? We're gonna start with our first. This is our second segment of G.I. Joe. We're gonna do another one soon because 3 is good for now. We don't want to bore our fans.
Thanks a lot.
No, we don't want to make it too long, man.
Okay.
So, anyways, what do you give these 3 on your opinion? What do you like about them? Like, we're gonna cut it short. We're gonna finish it. So, what do you think?
Well, my first pick out of these 3,
I would say him.
I like
like him.
Backblast
He's
the
my
most
favorite one.
as well, yeah. If you were asking me this question, like maybe when I was a kid, like a good...
You would want him.
Yeah, I would have said Fast Draw, but now now that I'm older, I've come to appreciate Backblast a little more.
So, there's segment 2 of G.I. Joe. We're gonna come back with JoeNerd, and we're gonna do our segment 3 of the new year. Peace.